Hey everybody, it's Billy from Spicy's Ginger Soap. I am going to make soap with a scent called wasabi. I got it from bescented.com and I think I know what I'm going to name it, but we'll see. I'm not positive yet. It has a really unique smell to it. It is kind of dark. The liquid is kind of a dark color. So I don't know if it's going to discolor. But basically what I want to do is I want to do black and white, and then I mixed up this green with emerald green and banana boat yellow to make more of a wasabi type green color. And then my other inspiration for this like orangey pink type color was, you know, the fish, like, you know, salmon or spicy tuna or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that yet. I've also got my titanium dioxide and shimmer white mica mixed up because at first I was just going to do the green, black, and white, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll throw in a little bit of the orange. And I also adjusted I made a hanger tool to do a hanger swirl with just a regular, you know, wire hanger. And it was too short or too long for some of my molds. So I adjusted it to use it if I want to. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I kind of think I might want to do more of like a white and then black and green. And if I use the orange, then the orange, and then do a spoon swirl with it, because I kind of want it to look really elegant. I also was thinking about maybe doing a black and white drop swirl and then like green on top. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about a couple different things, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. We shall see. I'm going to go ahead and get my lye water into my oils. I've got my colloidal oatmeal and kaolin clay in here. And I've got silk in this is actually aloe vera, not distilled water. That's typically what I use, is that aloe vera. And just go ahead and get this started. And then, you know, once it's upon me, I have to make my decision about what color I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. I won't have a choice. Alright, it's emulsified. I hope you guys all had a nice week. It's Friday evening. I'm going to try to get this uploaded tonight. We'll see if that happens or not, but it'll definitely be up by tomorrow, I think. I'm going to go ahead and put my fragrance in, and I'm going to stir it in, and then we'll get it into my colors. I also just made some strawberry embeds. I don't do a lot of embeds on my soap, but I thought those strawberries were cute, and I thought that might look nice on, you know, some kind of fruit, whether it's strawberry or if it's some other fruit. I did a Satsuman strawberry before, and I wasn't actually real enthusiastic about the design that I did of the loaf, so maybe next time I'll do you know, some embeds with strawberries on it. I'm gonna do some green, a little bit of black. Well, you know what? I'll do a little bit of this. I'm just going to do a tiny bit. And then the rest I'm going to do white. There we go. And I am just going to, because this is so shallow, I'm just going to mix this orange in. I want to make sure it's really well incorporated, because I know I've said it before, but there have been times when I just stirred my colors in and they didn't get as well incorporated as I would have liked. So I'm going to get, let's see, is this, I want to make sure, maybe just a tiny bit more. I actually think things are thickening up a little bit on me. So I gotta get moving. Stop messing around. Get my white in. I'm gonna get some titanium dioxide in here also. Yeah, things are thickening up a little bit. Not a lot, but they're definitely getting thick. And it hasn't really been that long. Alright. Yeah, things are definitely getting thick on me. Isn't that color pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. Hey everybody, it's Billy from Spicy Ginger Soap. There we go. I'm back to cut wasabi. I was like really uncomfortable about the top when I left you guys last night. Here is the end product. I had some cracking. I don't know if you can see it right there. I did fix it to the best of my ability. It's right down there. I was able to fix it pretty well, but I'm not surprised that it cracked, because it just set up so quick and it was very hot. By the time that I put it away, like when I after I got done with the top and I sprayed the top with alcohol, because I get soda ash really bad. It's almost like it doesn't matter. I mean, what recipe I've done, it doesn't matter. I get soda ash. And I don't know. I feel like it must be my climate or something like that. But I've never read anything about soda ash that says it's due to like dry area or anything like that. But that's just I don't know. It's just my personal opinion, because it seems like no matter what I do, no matter what my recipe is, I always have soda ash if I don't spray it with alcohol. Now, if I spray it with alcohol, everything seems to be fine. I'm just going to cut a small piece off the end. See how this looks. All right, there we go. That's the first piece. And this is kind of what I wanted. Like, I would have liked it to be a little bit farther down, but I really did want like a defined green and black and just a little bit of the orange. So I'm happy with that. To me, it does represent what I think of when I think of wasabi. I think of the green wasabi on the side of sushi. And you know, sushi, you got black and white. And a little bit of fish, which is usually orange or red. So that was my inspiration. And the top, I will say I don't love the top, but at the same time, I don't hate it either. and it's only going to be a small portion that you see with each bar. I think when you see the whole thing, it looks a lot different than when you just see the one slice. So I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh, I've got the... I was watching YouTube videos. I'm sorry if that was like... I'm a dingbat, sorry. I was watching another soaper making something. All right. There we go. I like it. I think it's pretty. I wanted it to be mainly white with, you know, accents of the colors. And that's the reason that I didn't want to do the, I had thought about doing the hanger, running the hanger through it, and the reason I didn't was because I wanted it to be, I didn't want it to get, well, this is how I wanted it to look, so that's it. It smells really good. I think men and women would both like this scent. It's hard to explain. It has like a ginger, it definitely has a ginger scent to it, and it's kind of like spicy, which is why I bought this. I wanted to call it Spicy Ginger, you know, after the name of my soap shop. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it Spicy Ginger. I gotta move this down a little bit. Using this type of cutter, if I don't have it far enough to this side, the little spring, the part that kind of holds it together, will ruin the side of my soap. But I have to do it exactly in the right spot, because otherwise it's too short on this side. That's perfect. Woo! I like this. It's very pretty. I'm gonna definitely be making some soap today. I think I'm going to make, not positive yet, but I think I'm gonna make Forever Red. I don't know what else. Tempted to make another loaf of Baby Grace. Oh, got a little bit of an air pocket there. Because the loaf that I made of Baby Grace is almost gone. That's the one thing that, you know, because like I'm not selling a bunch of stuff on Etsy or anything, but I have sold some stuff just, you know, to people that I know. And the Etsy, that I kind of expected, because, you know, I've heard other people say that they don't really sell a whole lot on Etsy, which is sad because, you know, for me that was the easiest one to set up. But there's so many people, I just feel like Etsy is like oversaturated. There's so much on there that, you know, how do you choose if you don't know anything about the shop owner, or, you know, whoever's making whatever you're wanting to buy, whether it's soap or something else, you know, if they're good or not. And there's so many to choose from, it's hard to make a choice, etc., etc. And there are plenty of really, really beautiful soaps on Etsy. I love that swirl. Love it. So glad that this turned out pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. Kind of had something in my mind, and that's what came about. So I'm really happy. Very, very happy. I'm having my coffee this morning. Getting ready, thinking about, you know, what I want to do today. It's Saturday, which is the reason I can sit and have coffee and think about what I want to do instead of just getting straight to work, obviously. Okay, guys, I'm really, really happy with the way this turned out. One last, and I always am tempted to just leave it like this and just give this bar to somebody. It's a nice thick bar. But I could make samples too, so that's what I guess what I'll do. There's the last cut. Very pretty, very, very pretty. Alright guys, I will bring you back the next time I'm making something. Thank you for watching.